Welcome everyone to another season of ESEA. Here we are in Maine to start things off on Inferno, and it's going to be big frames to start things off on the side of their choosing, and it's going to be over there on the CT side. Big frames, if you're familiar with my stream, you'll recognize a couple of these names. Nerfed, I started off like basically casting that guy's first team. Church, he's been around as well, floated around. I think he's rang for a couple MDL teams as well, if I'm not completely mistaken, but decent in the pub scene. A new old person, I've seen him around as well. Everyone else, like Welshie, I know the name, but I don't see it. And then we've got Nervous is Big, but I don't know if that's actually, that's just Nervous. Yeah. Big is their tag up. Over on the fragwerX side, we've got Yenny, Kason, Lone Wolf, Glazer, and Jonah. Going with Jonah. It's going to be a fast play, actually, up alt mid. No one going to be challenged just quite yet. Nervous up close, and actually 3 players stacked up short side. It's going to be 2 players to the east side going up towards Halls, immediately spotted out. Avoid most of the day damage, only taking 6 right there across 2 players. Not too shabby, but now the push comes, and actually they're calling in the rotation immediately. Well, she's going absolutely ham. Triple kill for him immediately. Now Glazer on site. Gets 2 for himself and Nervous. Tucked back there, Kason takes him on down. It's going to be a 2v2 for the retake. Bomb's not even planted quite yet. Nerfed already up towards Absent. Take a look at this. Crossfire's already being set up. If he's actually going to go wrong, though. No, he's not. Jason's going to get aggressive, and it's going to pay off amazingly. Finds that frag there onto Church. Now it's just nerfed. Had a freebie right there given to him. If he knew where the other player was, he could just stick this full 5-second defuse, but he's actually going to tap it. Bait Kason around the corner, and he's going to get the shot. Nice stuff there from Nerf, picking up 2 big kills, absolutely demolishing the team in the second half of that round. And we can go right over towards the first part of that round, where Welshie went absolutely huge. And that's right, we got replays. Hopefully you don't hear me talking over myself. Doesn't look like it. Once again, if you just got here, I switched over to OBS Studio, so there might be a couple hiccups in the cast, but everything should be working perfectly. And for big frames, I'm sure that's their hope as well. Keep things running smoothly as they picked up 3 MP9s, get that SMG money flowing. That extra money bonus from fragwerX, actually not investing too hard into this. Once again, sending a lot of their players up alt mid. They're going to be going up towards mid. No pressure towards Banana, actually, and already towards the crossfire, where Welshie goes down immediately. Now it's going to be 2 more players left on the A site, but are they actually going to commit to this? They could go all the way back through CT spawn. Nerfed has a good idea about this, but it does not look like they're going to be doing that quite yet. Around the corner, Nervous finds one. Can he do any more from afar with his MP9? He's sniping with an MP9. That's a 4K. And the ace for Nervous to start things off on round number 2. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. I knew these guys were going to be styling on fragwerX. I just didn't think to this degree this quickly. He was sniping people all the way at library with an MP9. Jesus, and I guess it works so well, they're like, you know, we could buy another one of those MP9s. They currently have 4 MP9s and 1 M4 up against a full buy of fragwerX. This is called confidence right here. Let's see, Church going down, Nerfed right with him. This time, 2 players up alt mid for the T side. Well, she might take a peek on that. Wait, speaking of peeks, Church is going in full blind. There's quite a bit of damage off the back of that, but Nerf's going to get 1, sprays the smoke, and it gets a second. But it's going to be Glazer to find 1. Over towards Apps, I think. Now they're trying to trade this one out because one of the players went down over towards Banana, but Nervous gets dinked up heavily. Might be second-guessing these SMGs now. 3v3, but so much damage that actually got the HP in the favor of big frames. This is nuts. Things are slowing down. fragwerX were like, hey, guys, hold on, guys. We have 1:10 left in the round. We can slow this down. Take a time to breathe. Go hit 1 site. Because you imagine that they double-stack the A site, have 1 player play arches, and just 1 player on site both other sides. But here we go. They're like, hey, we've also got a little bit of utility. Check it out. 3 smokes, 1 flash. That could get them in sight perfectly. And Soul M4 to anchor down this B-bomb site for big frames. It's Church, and he goes down immediately. AK, 1-tap potential is there. Let's see. It's going to be quite the retake. Are they going to go for it right now? Looks like they want to double on up, especially because Nervous is so low right now. And check this out. Yenny, right there. He sees this coming. Actually, it's going to fall off this a little bit. They might want to set up a crossfire. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Yenny. I thought he was going to duck down behind the plank of wood there. But for now, he's going to fall off of it, let Lone Wolf stay there. None of these players should be this close yet. In the end, there we go. Big frames. They decide against it. And oh, that's why they decided against it. They just went and found those 2 AKs. Nice free upgrade. They totally added their pockets a little bit the past 2 or 3 rounds. So they'll forfeit a round up to fragwerX. Maybe the confidence play did not work out wholly. So with the explosion, 1 round goes over towards fragwerX. Take a look at the scoreboard really quickly. We see Nervous topping off the CT side. Nerfed and Welshie right behind him. Oh, let's see the other side. Glazer's topping up at 3 with 1 round under their belts. Well, we'll give them some more time to chalk up some frags. Welshie, he'll be looking for him. He has a decent spawn to go over towards mid, but he's going to be going triple stacked over towards B. I was wondering if they're going to stick with it. You could see Nerf look sideways like he was going to second guess for a split second. For now, excuse me. Now, Kaysen spotted out the one player. They fell off the angle immediately. They got one player up there towards window and one towards apps, but he's currently smoked off, so he'll have to fall off that angle for a split second. Not a big enough gap to work with, and Nerfs is right there. May have made a footstep because they definitely had eyes trained over to that side of apps. Maybe expecting some aggression from the confident plays of big frames, but for now it's going to be Jonah. And who is that? Kaysen. Headed over towards B, and Welshie falls off. I like this. They show the op. Rotate it back over, keep these guys scared over on fragwerX, especially if they get that first buy round. That's immediate reset to potential. Not a great way to start off on the T side now. Molotov out will keep him safe over from apartments. And I like this. They made some footsteps, made it seem like they're going to push, bait out the utility, slow things down. And actually, off the back of that, looks like Jonah's going to be flashed in momentarily. Smoke out from the CT side. They boosted up Church on top of Garden Box. And Nerfed on top of second. Smoke for the cross. They're going to be rushing on in soon. Let's take a look at Church. He's blinded off. Right back up. Church finds one, falls off, goes down. Now it's Nerf's turn. 1. Oh, actually, just the 1. It looked like he was going to get 2 there for a split second. It was going to be 3v3. Rotation all the way towards CT spawn already. Well, she's stacked up. Could catch this player on the cross. Timing doesn't seem to favor him. Flashbang in for his teammate. Nervous going to go in. No, it's going to be a new old person. I'm going to shorten down soon. Nervous, though. Trades it out. Nervous goes down. Now it's Welshie spotted out. Swaps out with the AK-47. Sprays in the smoke. It's going to be Nervous to flash over the top. No, that's not a flash. That's a Molotov. It's going to go clear out Dark, but they were Molotov'd out themselves. Fortunately, they did have that one smoke going through first. Welsh trying to get some information, but Yenny gets the double kill, and fragwerX brings us up 2-2. Nice triple kill there from Yenny, rounding him out at 4, tying him up with Kaysen. And suddenly, it's a little bit more contentious than I thought it was going to be, especially after those 2 silent rounds. Trying to think of really what went wrong right there. A solid execute from fragwerX, baited out a little utility at A, then felt the pressure over towards the B side of things. Maybe too much utility used at the beginning of the round for the big frames, boys. But now Nerfed anchoring down that B site. 4 players stacked up over here and setting up quite a crazy crossfire. But for now, T is slowing things down, waiting for any sort of aggression from the CT side. Actually, I really like this setup. I'm not sure if it'll work, or even will be given the opportunity to work. But right now, Nerfed has to kind of play as if there's more people here, which is kind of impossible to do when you don't have a whole lot of utility. Now he's just making as much noise as he can as he fall back, fires up a couple shots. I don't know, we'll see. Just missed the beginning of that one because it looked like they were going to push over towards B at first, but they kind of got a little bait right there and got a couple kills out the back of it. So shoutouts to fragwerX. I mean, if that caught me off guard, it definitely caught Big Frames off guard. So now it's going to be a new old person all alone. Pick's trying to salvage up anything he can. It's going to be an AK-47. He can carry on that on to the next round. Or free upgrade. We'll see if these T's start going hunting. I feel like a fool right now. Because I was like just waiting. I was just going between the 2 guys on B. I'm like, they're going to swing this corner any second. And well, I wasn't wrong. They just kind of swung that corner and mid at the same time. One of the difficulties of casting and observing this map. I'd say it's one of the harder ones, actually. Doesn't hold a candle to nuke, though. So, Glazer is going hunting. Thankfully, a new old person, or NOP as I sometimes call him, to save some space. He's rotated himself around, kept them guessing enough to keep this AK, and they'll have a full buy going on in the next round as well. Well, not the fullest of buys. No op out this round. Utility is lacking a little bit, not a whole lot though. Now, Glazer changing things up. He's going actually fast up. He's got the AWP this time for fragwerX. Nade rains on in right behind him. Jonah eats a hearty amount of damage, 55. Can't do a whole lot more than that. Glazer's still going to go feel this out. He's making a lot of noise. Church was close, but I don't think he's close enough at that point. Footstep just made. Well, a lot of noise being made over towards the A side of things, but that's all just a bait, I think. Yeah, bomb is still back over towards T ramp. And Church is looking antsy. He might go for this. Flashbang in, over towards Boiler. Actually nervous. Looks like he was getting a little nervous, living up to his name, but does not push through onto it. Got so many players on the map are too close to each other right now. This is too tense. Now, utility being used over towards A. The bomb is still not even there. Lone Wolf? Oh, God. As soon as I switch to him, they always die. Now, bomb finally picked up, and that was a strange kind of push, because they had two players once again on that corner of Banana, but finally bomb picked up. Two players put down on site, so now Nervous has to fall off this. They're starting a slow rotation, and look at this. Big Frames actually is kind of expecting them to go over towards B. For now, though, just taking themselves into short. Nervous finds one, but he's going to go down immediately, and I don't even think that Big Frames can go for this at this point. Yeah, I'm T-Toursing all over the place right now. I've been a little burnt out. Believe me, Auto Director wouldn't do a whole lot better. But Lone Wolf, he's going to find Nerf. That's just going to be Church to try and save this, and they're already going up Banana. And I'd feel worse about not catching frags, but it seemed that even Prius and Sapphire were having some issues today. There were a couple T-Toursy moments. Now Glazer, he's in here all alone, which is actually difficult regardless if he had the op or an AK, because there would be no one to trade him out there. Church still has his M4, and I think what they're going to do is they cleared out pretty much everything. So Glazer's going to pull Jonah in from here. Making some noise. Church gets hit immediately, does get the kill though. Now they're going to try and rush him. Spray comes out and tries to use the pistol, jumping option. That's not going to work either. Now you gave it away, but fortunately Church was far enough away that he can't recover it. So that'll be one small victory. Getting a couple more rifles out of the hands of fragwerX, but look at the economy. It's already starting to run away. Even after that rebuy, everyone's still up healthily around 2,000, even higher, so... Yeah, I don't think that anybody thought fragwerX really had a strong chance here. But on the T side, which is the favorite side, looking pretty good so far. We'll see what happens. I'm all for this being contentious. I'm all for having a good slugfest. Now Church, up close, has the Soul M4 nerfed with the CZ. They don't want to push on this quite yet. Smoke is holding them off. I think another player just crossed, actually. Glazer got across, taking out any damage right there. Get lucky. They're actually falling off this at this point. Finds one. It's a push over towards Boilers. Oh, God, these guys have such good coordinated pushes, and I've just been coin flipping on which one's actually going to work for them. So they scared the players off Banana. While they were doing that, they had somebody pop into Boiler, one through apps, got another 2 kills, very similar play towards what we saw last round, but now it's nerfed. Finds himself one. Well, she's tucking the corner. Knows one went past him. The bomb is so close. Apps away at the CZ, but his aim is not true. Now Church with that Soul M4. Nerf is trying to fall off this. I don't think that AK's anywhere he could actually recover. But Church is going to fall off with him. fragwerX. Well, as soon as they have rifles in hand, that's 5 rounds in a row. Definitely to the surprise of most of us watching. But look at this. They are looking for more frags. Once again, Glazer, he should have somebody with him. I want to see, when you go hunting, have a buddy system. But like this, use the Molotovs, flush them out if you can, especially since it's probably been communicated these guys have been heavily tagged up. Now, there you go, Church heard it. That's going to be a free AK. No one's actually close enough around to take it. Will Church go for it? Oh, he didn't go for it, neither did Nerf. Nerf really kind of had the chance. Didn't want to sacrifice the armor if he got caught out. CZ had a bit of utility as well. You can still get a rifle here, but it'll be a little bit more costly. Welshie, though, he's going to get that AWP back out. And over on the T side, no op there. Okay. They definitely have the money for it. They lost a player as well. They're just not feeling it. Now, Welshie going to hold a very passive angle over towards Arches. Slows down as soon as he gets there. Right now, they know they need to turn the tides. Big Frames, they came in here, hot off the heels, got 2 amazing rounds, and then immediately things started falling apart, but taking the double peek and taking some damage on top of it. Gonna clear out that angle. Keeping my eyes over there on apartments, because I know these guys like to push 2 angles at the same time, as they should as well. Now Glazer. Pushed off for a moment. Lone Wolf and Yenny up into apps. But Church, he's just holding slow. Holding strong. He knows the timing of that nade. Gonna get across. Molotov. Oh, good timing. Look at the read on that one. The Molotov right where he was. May have made a step right there to try and bait that one out. But Lone Wolf currently alone. He's going to play close. There we go. Just rotate up alt mid to get in there. Look at this. Church. Nerf takes some damage. Nerf takes some damage. Church to get the frag. Then Nerf falls off. Trading 1 for 1. That's going to rotate new old person. Back over towards Arches to try and double up on B. Split things off 2 for 2. And Welshie. Just to give up the angle. Not feeling safe as they had to give up the whole arch side as well. So Welshie's going to tuck himself back into sight. Nervous. Under Balk. 30 seconds left. fragwerX playing this one kind of slow, but they should be moving soon. They should be moving soon, the caster said confidently. Finally, Yeti will move forward. All right, Nervous. All eyes on you. Welshie can help out in a second as soon as that player's out on Balk. Now, 14 seconds. All that Nervous has to do is hold this off. They're slow playing this so much. Shot missed out by Welshie. Now it's Nervous. He only gets 1. And that was really the opportunity. And OP comes in, but no. Nerfed. 1v3 at the end of this. We've got full loss bonus, so he can try, and try as all he can do. Gets a little bit of damage there into Yenny, who picks himself up 2 frags that round. And fragwerX, 1 more buy round taken away from Big Frames. 6 rounds in a row now. Force Spy comes out. 4 CZs, P250 for Welshie. A bit of utility as well, so they might have a trick play coming up. And what the trick play is to slow them down and rush mid, it seems. Welshie up front, Nervous, I think right behind him in alt mid. New OP is going to get that one. Another chance right here. 1 player down, 1 player traded. Finally, the banana push starts. I'm surprised this didn't actually happen sooner. I think they would have pushed both angles. I guess they probably expected one of those to be bombarded with grenades, maybe a nade stack, so kind of gambled it, pushed it up onto mid. Now look at this, Nerf spotted that player, did some damage, goes to Mexico, and down he goes. Glazer puts him off. Now 2 players left over towards the alt side. Church still over there towards banana. Minute 10 left in the round. Finally, when the player's going to be spotted, Nervous looking a little shady there as he just kind of looks like he pinged out for a split second. He's just jumping straight, running down alt mid. So that'll be it for him. NOP, first point of contact, and only point of contact. He's full flashed, and and just as it fades, he gets 1 kill. Almost looked like he was going to get a second there. Yenny down on 9 HP, but it's just Church trying to find a weapon here. Try and do some more damage. Because Big Frames, 7 is enough of rounds to let them have on T side where you just can't feel utterly comfortable. And then they have to run it back all the way as well. Make this an 8-7, maybe a 9-6 scoreline. Or sorry, no, not 9-6. Well, 8-7 their half, or 8-7 fragwerX half. I think that's as best as they can hope for right now. All in all, though, bomb will blow. Yenny needs to get out of there really fast. Yenny, you might not have time. Yenny, you were a dead man. Took the strangest route to get out. He might be able to get this. Whoa. By a couple of feet. He had 9 HP, went down to 7. Oh, in the end! Oh my god, what a way. He's like, guys, I lived. And then right in the corner, just get shot on down. So that was a free AK. Did he recover that? He did indeed. So late round upgrade for Church. He'll be happy about that. AWP back out on the Welshie. He's going to take this over towards mid. Let's see if he takes a more passive angle. And yep, doesn't want to challenge that. Glazer, he definitely is challenging that. Look at this. A little action up towards bananas. Jonah takes a more aggressive push. Only takes 1 damage. We've been seeing so many 1 damage nades recently. I think that's going to be the case in a Lone Wolf. No. Jonah and Kason. Jonah went down. They were going for like a dumb man push, but oh, sorry, it was Glazer going forward on that. Didn't catch him. I think he got caught on the wall right there. Looked like a little bit of body blocking going on. It's a little bit of an awkward exchange right there. Going to leave man advantage in the hands of Big Frames for the first time in quite a while. Now, well, she's still holding on that angle. 2 more players on site. NOP, that back corner. There's got to be a better name for this. I want a name for this. Nervous also on site. 4 players starting to go up towards mid. Where's the top of mid? So not quite collapsing on it. Welshie, I don't know if he heard something. They've heard the pin be pulled. Definitely going to hear these as the nades are going to rain on down. Welsh is even going to be challenged. They have not even been going arch side, but for the most part, past couple rounds, it's been all short side. Now, two players, one player on side, one towards graveyard. Flashbang over the top. Nervous isn't even going to peek off of that. NOP peeks off of that. Nervous trades it on out, but he goes down immediately afterwards. Welsh tries to put a shot through the back of the smoke, but it's not going to happen. He's got to wait for the rotate. Nerf just got here. Nerf dies immediately. In Church, they can't even go for this. It's 2v3. They kind of gotta. Welshie could maybe toss. I'd say swap out for the M4 and go for broke at this point. Welshie making all the noise in the world, trying to bait out a peek for his teammate, I'd imagine. And there we go. Church swings wide. Double peek works out. 2v2 now. Welshie swaps out to the AK. Free fire in the corner, not going to be enough. Welshie knows where one is, but Kason from the same angle finds himself one more. 2 frags for him, 2 for Lone Wolf, and there the 2 Ts to stay alive. 8 rounds in a row now as we hit round number 11. Big Frames, what do you have other than almost broken utility? Or sorry, but economy that can get out just enough utility and the APA. Okay, MP9 for new old person, which actually I'm not gonna criticize that. Nervous got that amazing 4K with the MP9 earlier. Good nade. Only gonna do 11 damage, but still pushes Nerfed off. I think he's sick of that happening. Oh, whoa, what happened there? See, I had Auto Director on right there. Auto Director fucks up just as much as I do. Welshie and Nervous both got themselves 1. And it's start here. Nerf gets spotted out, falls off his position. I mean, 2 kills right there, that's good enough. Yeah, give up some map control, you are fine. Nervous still holding passively. Same with everyone else on that A-bomb site. But finally, I'm gonna see one of these T's start working up towards Banana. That's Glazer. The AWP. Back of sight. Yeah, we got Nerfed hanging out. Church as well. Let's see if they call in the rotation immediately. Yeah, well, she's going to fall off that. And here's the chance, Nerf. Actually, going to be Church to start it off. I thought Nerf was going to peek that one. Church just goes big. Lives up to the name. Good 3K for him. Get the second op as well, so they can double down on those. Does NOP want to swap out? I don't think he does. He's going to hold in the MP9. I mean, he could be dropped over a rifle, but it wouldn't be worth it economically, because they could be easily broken here. fragwerX, that's what they're hoping to do. 5 AKs picked up. They're still healthily in this. NOP holds on to the MP9. AK from Church, 2 ops. Let's see. Nerf takes his over towards Banana. Well, she finally actually peeks it, and this is the one round when Glazer doesn't actually have his. Well, mainly because Nerf is holding it, but here we go. Double peek coming up. I think it's going to be Church. Pushes up forward, goes down immediately. Nerf gets mollied out. He has to fall off that angle. Then, ooh, look at this. Nervous. Gets caught between 2 players. He's going to fall off. NOP, Free Fire, and boy, they're expecting something. Well, she must have spotted something. Maybe he thinks somebody passed him. And it's so hard to know if he spotted that out, because he's scoped in the flames. Guardian was complaining about it on Twitter recently. It's a little awkward to see sometimes. Now Nervous seems like he's going to go in. Is anyone challenging this? They are indeed. Team Flash? It wasn't a full white, but still made them a little more difficult than it had to be. And now as Nervous falls, he tries again. The same thing. Oh, that hurts. I guarantee. I wish I could hear their comments right now. Like, dude, you need to learn how to throw that flash. Not that I can criticize. I can't throw that flash either. Ooh, Welshie, you have a chance, and you beefed it. Another chance. Come on, Welshie, you need to hit these. 0 for 3. Yenny finally punches at the new OP. He's on site. Nervous helps him out. Almost gets 2. So much damage done. Nervous finishes it off. Spots out one more. That last player's on NHP. USP would do all the work right now. Finally, Nerfed is here. Bombs come out. Don't find their mark. There's Jonah, and he will fall. Big frames, keep 2 players alive, even get the AK back out. Can they get that second op is the question. I think he's going to try and run for it. Where was that? Oh, yeah, it's all the way back over here. And he fell. Yeah, he got off the bomb in time. Bought them some more, and big frames. Nearing the end of the half, pick up 2 more rounds. And what I thought this would be a reverse score line. I thought fragwerX, they might put a couple up on the board. But apparently showing us that, and I said this about like this past season or so, I'm like, Main is going to be so stacked. Main already was kind of stacked. With a bunch of players coming down from MDL, forming some other squads. There's a squad I'm gonna cast tomorrow. I am so hyped for it. I don't want to spoil it. We got some big names. Some big names from MDL that could not play because of age restrictions. They went and made their own little roster, and I am so hyped for it. But freeze time canceled. I didn't even realize there was a pause. I was just rambling. That worked out perfectly. Usually you have to fill time as a caster and think about shit to say, but no, I got some stuff booked. I got some stuff worked up. Oh, look at this. Are those Tech? It's a Tech 9 on casing. That's so like unfashionable. It's classy at this point. But it's going to be a Force Buy for the first time from fragwerX. Just upgraded pistols across the board. 4 out of 5 have armor. No, it's not Frozen Steams, but it's close. Church? Does he want to go in on this? That smoke tells me no, and actually look at this. They've been playing kind of slow over on the fragwerX side. It's going to be nervous. Oh, punishes them going fast. 2 more players on site, pushing through the smoke. It's out with a nade in his hand, and OP is such a hero right now. I'm going to replay that one. That was so awkward. That could have gone so bad. Hold on. Nervous gets this first frag, then on site, Welshie doing a little bit of a dance move right there in the smoke. Manages to come out alive, so good for him. And Big Frames, they're starting to get some momentum behind him. 3 rounds in a row. Open for 2 more. Yeah, it is Snake's team. Snakes is playing with Neptune. I think Emote is coaching. And then it's Zeptic, OBO, and there's one more I can't remember right now. Oh, Auto Director, I put it on him for a reason. But we missed that shot anyways. I was nerfed. I think if I went right over his shoulder. Anyways, now Church going on in. Nerfed already here. Once again, mollied off. They're not getting any luck with the op down there on top of Banana. Now, once again, 3 players on site. 2 players in Boiler on the T side. Yenny and Lone Wolf still feeling that one out. But oh, look at this. Nerf might actually be challenged here. A couple players heading up Banana. They don't have a flashbang for this, or maybe they do. It's pulled out. You can see them just holding this up. Casey's going to take the peek. Ooh, Nerf still finds 1. They dual peeked it. Kaysen didn't even spot either of those. And Welshie finds one over on the A-bomb side. That is going to send Yenny reeling back to get the bomb. They've got a minute to play with, so they're going to have to just stack up a bomb site, rush in there, try and hit some heads. They only have 2 smoke grenades left. A bit of utility. All right, Yenny. We're going into clutch cam. I've kind of been sleeping on the T side replays, and Yenny has been doing some work. Nerf falls through the smoke. Yenny goes in, finds 1. One more player on site. Rotation's on its way, but still smoked up over towards the CT side. And cross. All right. Bomb planted. It'll be 2v4 to try and hold up this retake. Yenny's going to tuck himself over towards the B side of things, and actually so is Kaysen. Nerf finds the first. Now it's just Yenny. Clutch cam engage 1v4. Players on the bomb, but he will go down. Big Frames keep 4 players alive, and we'll be going to the last round of the half with 4 rounds in a row, trying to pull this one back and make this as possible, or sorry, as close as possible. Could be an 8-7 scoreline here, but fragwerX are gonna have 1 more buy. They could even get the op back out if they want to. Let's see what they're feeling. Double op still out there for Big Frame. Salvaged up 1 AK-47. Actually, not going for the op, not even going for full AKs. Glazer's going to pick up a Galil. That sound, it's not supposed to be playing. I have no idea why it's playing, but thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Flashbang over the top. Church goes in off it. He's still lost in smoke, and he gets shot down by the Galil. Glazer gets a free kill for him. Nerf has to fall off yet again. Big Frames have been pushing forward, down Banana over and over again, and not getting rewarded for it more than a handful of times. Alright, sorry for the silence right there. But you know what? In CSGO, silence has its place sometimes. Especially when players are standing there for 30 seconds. Oh my god, Nervous. Oh, sorry, that was nerfed. We are watching Nervous's perspective, but that was nerf that got that kill. So, I'm going to be planted, and Lone Wolf finds himself one more. This is actually doable for fragwerX now. Got to retake with one AWP. There's some more weapons that could be collected. The Yenny over the top with the flashbang. Could allow some players to peek on this angle. Yeah, that would have caught Nervous completely off guard. No one was close enough to actually take advantage of it, though. Now Molotov's over towards Dark. And OP moves on in. Jonah finds the first frag, second immediately, and Lone Wolf finds one more. So it's going to be a 9-6 half for fragwerX. Definitely going to be feeling confident as they go over towards that CT side. Pistol round could make a huge difference for either one of these teams right now. Big Frames get it, you'd expect them to go up to 9. fragwerX get it, you'd expect them to go up to 11. 11-6 scoreline would be crazy. 9-9 scoreline is kind of where I'm feeling this is going to be after we saw that initial pistol round. Where I think it was... God, who was it? My memory is so short. I think it was Nervous and Welshie, right? It was either Nervous or Nerfed. It was one of the end names. And Welshie with that 3K to start things off. So we will see if they can do it again, but over on the TC, the T side of things. I nearly said TC. My brain is mush. It has been too much CSGO today. So to start things off, let's see. Jonah on the cross. 2 players going up alt mid. That's Nerfed and Nervous. Sorry about that. Had a little Thorin moment. I decided to blow out the microphone. Now Lone Wolf, he's going to fall off. Jonah tucks himself towards back of sight, and there is a little bit of a strange rotation coming up for fragwerX right now. Did you see that? The 3-player rotation, I think Jonah even kind of put himself back over towards the A side. Did he come over from the B side? I don't know. Whatever happened, they settled it down. fragwerX now, 3 players on towards B. I think Kaysen's going to throw a flash over there for this, let them peek, and probably run off over towards A. Unless Yenny spots something out soon. Yenny, first point of contact, one more player on site. Kaysen was the one, oh sorry, Kaysen was just rotating on in. He followed up on all that damage that Yenny did. Got himself a triple kill before he went down. Now it was Church to get that one. And that kill as well brings it back down to a 2v2. Now Glazer here on site. Jonah has to rotate all the way around, but now wait, what is going on right here? They haven't planted the bomb yet. They don't even have to. I mean, 40 seconds left. They could bait this out. Maybe try and make CTs think that there's actually going to be an A plant. But in the end, they get one more kill. Patience pays off. They bait that in, and it's all up to Jonah for fragwerX. Well, I didn't get a whole lot of time to hype that up, but oh, Church got the ace right there. I knew he got the first 3, but that was just a very slow, methodical ace. Nice job from him. Unfortunately, and I hate to break this to you, Church, if you're coming back to look for the clip and the highlight, I kind of didn't see any of those from your perspective, so I don't have a replay. My bad, guys. Now for fragwerX, a bit of a force-up. Scout for Glazer. Lone Wolf, Jonah picking up upgraded pistols and some armor. No, auto-director, please. Just do what I want. Taking a couple shots, 1 or 2 of those going through the wall. Don't think any of that hit. A little bit of damage was done to Welshie. I think that's from Lone Wolf, who went and peppered some shots down through Banana. It's a 4-stack over towards the A side of things, and almost seems like Big Frames have a read on that. That's not it. That's better. Which one was I looking for? Where are my notes? Horrible caster. NA production. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Banana to B. Now Kaysen looks like going to be boosting up Lone Wolf. They already checked this, so actually going to get them off guard, but not enough damage done. Welshie down on 10. Nervous is going to put one of those players on down. It's a man advantage and total map control. Have alert going on right now, but Nerf probably going to catch this one out. That he does indeed. And with the Mac 10 of all things. Please stop talking about food in chat. I have nothing to eat. You guys are killing me. 3v5 for the retake. Glaze might just want to fall off this, save the armor. You can still use that scout the next round if you really have to. Deagles can go for this, try and do some economic damage, try and get one of these AKs out, and there we go, 1 frag down. Only the Deagles left alive now. Church, what was that? Nervous with the running Mac 10. One to follow it up to. I'm gonna take another little look at that one. Just look. Okay, it was this one. Full flying Mac 10 spray. Why not? God. So, fragwerX, well, it is going to be just USPs. They had the Anders Flash, and let's see if they have a trick play. Big Frames had that 4-man crossfire set up, and it looks like fragwerX is like, hey, you got the 4-man crossfire? We can do you one better. Only one problem, though. Only one problem. 5 stack for the T side over to B. So, sadly, that's not the button. That's the button. Sadly, we won't see that. It'll be a 5v5 retake with just USPs, and you can see they are high-tailing it up banana right now. Who is going to be the first point of contact here? It's going to be Nervous with the MAC-10. He gets dinked immediately. He has to fall off. He needs some help now, and help he is going to get. NOP is there. And he has the Galil. Nervous making some cash, finally. NOP gets one before he's dropped, and Big comes in. Sorry, not Big. Nervous and Nerfed come in. The last 2 kills bring this to a 9v9. And Bye will finally come out for fragwerX. Oh, Jess, you have drank too? I don't even have drank right now. I drank all the liquor in the house. Looks like it's going to be a fast play up B. We've not seen something this fast from fragwerX. Always kind of slow things on down, but if trade goes blow for blow until it's into a 3v3, Glazer's going to try and get them on the cross. Smoke off, Molotov on that same corner too. A bit of an interesting Molotov, because that pushes them back. I like that. Because normally, you know, you get smoked off, you hold that exact position. Molotov might push them out, might have some sprays they put through smoke in order to get that damage out. I don't know. I'm interested about that. It's going to be 3 players into construction, pushing on out now. Laser in first, Yenny's the next one. Yenny gets 1 kill, roasted and toasted does Church. Now 2v2, taps the bomb. Peek is there, but the full flash comes out. NOP finds 1, Yenny. 1v1 now. He's running out of time. He doesn't have a kit. He has to find one. I think it might be too late unless there's a kit behind him, but he can't do it. He goes down. NOP finds that frag and put Big Frames into the first team with 10 or double digits. There you go. That's what I was going for. Oh, if Grubhub did, that would be brilliant. Holy crap, that hit. I just caught that. I was tabbed out for a split second. Laser hit that on the cross. Oh, sorry, got hit on the cross through the wall. Welshie with that AWP on T side, looking a little more confident with it. See Lone Wolf got behind sandbags, and he had a teammate there with him, got pushed up by that Molotov. So once again, Big Frames showing the great utility use on T side. And I like this even better. They're like, yeah, we totally just cleared out your 2 players holding this. We're going to rotate on back over towards mid, where Nerf already has the smoke for the cross. So he heard them rotate off. Now they're just going to have 2 players doubled up over on Cubby's side. Oh, guys, I thought they were going to go for the boost at the top of the smoke. It would have been great because now Yenny pushes through, Jonah follows, and they just go down. In that situation, you have 2 players just right there. Jump on top of each other's heads. You catch them. You have the height advantage over the top of the smoke. Laser. Last one alive. Last one to die. 5 players kept alive for Big Frames. Was that a clean? That was a perfectly clean round. Not a point of damage dealt. Now, back on the bye. AWP for Glazer, M4s across the board for everyone else. Oh, nice even battlefield here. Let's see what will happen. On the cross, Glazer. Not going to challenge the angle fully. Welshie holding it very similarly. And Glazer falls off as well. It was about time for Nerf to get up through alt mid. Actually, another player here close to him. Oh, Glazer being brave. Spots the head, but the peek is too good. Too quick, I should say. Glazer's going to have to fall off that angle. Meanwhile, over towards Banana. Church, well, lots of utility being used, as they've been doing. fragwerX falling off. Noise being made, actually falling off all of their angles. Yenny and Jonah actually traded out as well. Yenny's been playing over towards the B side of things, so apparently something's not working for him. You see those 5 rounds in a row. They're on T side for Big Frames. Look at that, 1 flashbang at B, and they are already calling Glazer over. With a minute left in the round, I don't know. Might be an overcommitment, and yep, that's exactly what they say. They're like, Glazer, go back. Now here's the trouble with that. It's going to be a back-and-forth dance over and over again as soon as Church starts showing his hand again. 45 seconds left. They're going to have Nervous here try and make it seem like it's going to be an A hit. This could actually potentially keep Glazer here a little bit longer. It's falling off now, and now they're pushing on in. Kaysen actually catches one full blind, it seemed. Here in the flames, one more goes down. Kaysen finds himself a third. Nice job right there, and Yenny finds one as well, leaving only Welshie alive. Looks to be 5-man alive round for fragwerX as well. Well, she had a chance right there. I'm surprised he's alive. In fact, I don't know how he is. I don't know how he could have been shot by Glazer with that low of health. Must have been shot through like 2 walls and in the toe? I'm not certain. He will go back to T-spawn, try and save this. Jonah, well, trying to get back there. It's possible. Welshie, can you do this? Free firing all the things, and Welshie hit 10 HP. He will stay alive. Can hold on to that. And the buy comes back out immediately. Plenty of money built up over those 6 rounds. And finally, 5 rounds, sorry. I guess 6 rounds. I mean, they were doing some damage, getting some kills, making money with that. But anyways, fragwerX finally put one up on CT side. Let's see if they can actually do it back-to-back. Avoid the reset potential. Well, double AK salvaged up. Well, that'll be a little bit of upgraded weaponry for them to work with. Oh, and to answer the question about Grubhub, I think it is a thing in Cali. I never use it because I don't eat out where they would pick up. Ooh, Glazer. Nice little flick up there in the boiler. That puts Nerf down. Now the question is, will they expect Nervous to be this close? I'll keep an eye on him on the minimap. For now, Kaysen. Looks like he's about to be challenged. But for now, Church and NOP. I'm just going to hold that angle. I expected something more there. Nervous, well, he's just destroying the walls there, trying to put something... Trying to find a wall bang. Trying to find a head through a wall. Not going to be lucky. I think some damage was done to Kaysen. No, that was the Molotov just thrown. Yenny, where'd you find that one? Yenny found that one over towards mid. I think he actually caught them trying to rotate, so they might have some info off this. If that were so, though, I'd expect one of those players that are triple stacked over towards short to rotate on over. It's going to be difficult for these last 2 players in fragwerX to hold this on down. Kaysen and Lone Wolf. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1. There we go. Pushed off from behind New Box. Oh, he can't get back behind Dark fast enough, so Kaysen has to fall off this towards construction. Try and stay alive, waiting for his teammates to get here. I don't believe they had a smoke for cross. They did have one last smoke for cross. I stand corrected. Observing is so hard. Church finds one, NOP finds another before Yenny answers back to bring it back down to a 2v2. I'm surprised I caught as much of that action as I did. That double peek on 2 different angles so difficult, but now Yenny, first one into dark. It's going to be Glazer, knows where he is. That nade's going to rain on in, do the rest of the damage, and he knows the player's behind him. What, the nade didn't do it somehow? And in the end, the Molotov roasts him, but can't turn around fast enough. Glazer goes down, Nervous picks it up, and the reset comes through. What a dance around there at the end. Oh, I don't want to comment on that, Jess. I have some feelings. I actually tweeted them out in a very small way, and I immediately deleted it because I'm like, I'm not getting... This has nothing to do with me. I'll talk about it when it's a more general statement. I'm not happy about it. It shouldn't happen, but it happens more than you think, and... I don't know. It's a deeper conversation. It's not as simple as it should be, but Davey did wrong. I'll say that much. Now, falling off, Glazer was going to go down, I knew that, but look at this, Nervous through the wall. Yenny just standing his ground. Nervous must have thought since one player died right there, there has to be free. I mean, the odds of 2 people stacked up there and you killing one of them and facing him like that, so low. So that's why he felt so confident to run out there, got caught off guard, but now fragwerX is going to be a 3v4 for the rotate. Sorry, not the rotate, the retake. The rotate that I was looking at was Church, who's actually cut himself back towards CT side of things. He might be able to catch a couple of these players off guard. Right in the back. Church hears it. Oh, they're trying to get out. Church finds one. Yeah, they're trying to escape, and they're only got 2 players to do that with now. Lone Wolf, he can stay close. Only has a UMP to lose. Might be able to catch one on the cross, especially if Yenny's here to bait this out. But Lone Wolf has a chance. He does get it. A spray looked very sloppy for a split second, but In the end, that'll be 1 AK minor upgrade. They only have 2 rounds loss bonus. It's going to be tough. Big frames. Back-to-back rounds now. fragwerX, well, just the AKs to work with. They don't even have a whole lot to force up pistols with. But I think they're going to fully commit to this. I thought they might try and do a little bit of damage to upgraded pistols, but Jonah had enough money. He's like, screw it, buying down to nothing to get that UMP out. If they don't get this, oh, loss bonus. Oh, they would have one more buy round, I think. Like one more full rifle buy round. It's going to be so tough, though. I would say if fragwerX really want to have a chance in winning this, they have to win this round. For now, Jonah and Yenny up on the A-bomb site. Glazer boosted up on top of the garden box. Kason behind new box. One more player there for the CT side as Church starts to... Well, he was thinking about rounding the corner. He's going to put Welshie in first. Flashbang to the top. Welshie gets a free peek. Bomb is right behind him as well. There we go. Opening pick there onto Lone Wolf. And they fall off immediately. I like this. Swaps out to the AK. And Glazer. Wait, where's Glazer's gun? Didn't Glazer have a gun he could pick up? Where was his teammate's gun? Seconds left. Jonah on site. Looks like they're going to be pressured soon. Although bomb isn't rotating here. Maybe it's going to be a little slow for big frames. So they kind of pile their way in, go entry frag style. I guess it's going to have to be what it's going to be. Just Jonah up close. 4 T's up short. 3 on site. That's only 2 now. Kason goes down immediately. That's not a Kason. That was Jonah. Kason last one alive, and that is kind of it. That might be done and dusted here. fragwerX could not hold down that bomb site. Players coming in back. Oh, and can't even hold on the AK-47 as Welshie flies around the corner with the wide swing king style. Puts him on down. And yeah, they could buy right here. And it would be awful. And they're going to. They have to because Jonah just forced bought. I don't know. The UMP buy, they should have just saved the... I don't know. I mean, I do know, but it's too late now. They could have tried to run this back for overtime if they played this slightly different. I think the UMP buy was kind of strange. Different play styles, different strokes for different folks. But now up towards mid. 3 players top lane for the CT side. In the smoke, Jonah's going to find the first one. Well, she trades it on back, and actually, somehow, only a 4v4 still. Rotation's already here, but Kason smoked off. Now, Yenny's trying to back up. He's got a player behind him and in front of him. He goes down. Glazer answers back. Still a 3v3. This is suddenly doable, but NOP finds Glazer to be Kason and Lone Wolf to retake. If they fail this map and match point, swaps it to the AK. Doesn't feel the need to reload. 17 bullets in the magazine as Lone Wolf rotates around through short. He spotted out that smoke. I was wondering if he was going to try and throw one out, grab out. Oh, nope. Didn't spot the foot out. The X-ray was misleading. Lone Wolf goes down, and it's now Kason in a 1v2. Knows where one should be. I don't know if he's expecting to go back up towards Apps. He comes out wide and still can't get the frag. NOP pulling out a 3K. That'll be 15-10 here on match point. Did I go Rap God for a second? Was that a thing I did? Alright, fragwerX. Last chance saloon. Actually, the buy is better than I thought it would be. I knew they'd had the 4-round loss bonus, but let's see. Famas, UMP. Oh, Glazer with the initial frag, too. That's exactly what they need to try and run us back to overtime. So, still a chance. 4v5. Jonah with the swag set, an MP9, a UMP, a Famas. A little bit of everything. Let's see. Smoke off towards top of banana. Church is like, yeah, I've got one of those myself. Let's see, Glazer might be baited to rotate off. He's rotating a little bit early, but for now what they're going to do, they're putting Yenny on our side. Oh, I like this. They've not been playing it this way, and they're actually keeping Glazer semi-close, but he's hesitant. It's such a hard spot to rotate from. Constantly getting called back and forth. Glazer seemed like he's going to dedicate himself, although all 4 remaining terrorists now headed on over towards the A-bomb site. Yenny tucks himself on site. Jonah up in apps. Glazer found one. Oh, that's a second kill for him. Jonah finds one more. Glazer finds the noggin. And Yenny keeps them in it. Is that a teammate? No, not Glazer. Glazer got 3 right there. So now we got big frames. Well, might have a little wiggle room here for fragwerX. Let's see what the buy is like. Got one more full buy in big frame. So then they'd have a nice little eco to play out. This is still possible right here. They could run this back to overtime, which would be completely fitting, seeing as, you know, standard ESEA North America stuff. We'll see. Now Glazer, triple kill last round, stays in the fire just a little bit. He was being risky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Didn't take too much damage though, about 70. Ooh, I like this one. They've done this once before, and it works again! Yenny trading it out, keeping the stronger player alive, and only taking 5 damage in the process. So now, that's actually kind of more of an advantage for the big frame side of things. They've now split up the CT side 2 and 2. Glazer's going to fall off the angle a little bit. Meanwhile, towards top of banana. That's not top of banana. Someone fired production. There were 3 players stacked up. Lone Wolf going to readjust. He's been getting Molotov'd off of this space over and over again. We'll see if it happens. If they commit to it right now. Smoke's lined up. Is that Molotov going to do it again? Oh, it doesn't hit exactly in the right spot. Oh, it doesn't matter. Though he was not Molotov'd off his spot, he was still shot in his spot. Now it's Glazer. On site, rotation starting to get here. One player into construction. Oh, just over the top right shoulder. This is going to be so difficult. 3v4 for the retake. Plenty of damage down to the big frame side. Finally, Yenny is here as a flash over the top. Thinks wiser of it. He's going to try and get flashed in himself. Flashes from both sides. Oh, Yenny goes down immediately. He's been the top fragger. Now it's Kaysen. He's had his moments, and so is Glazer. Kaysen finds one. Glazer goes down to 1v3, and that will be it. Big frames win this one, 16-11. But what was an amazing showing by fragwerX. I think that anyone going into this match at the very beginning of it did not have a whole lot of hope for fragwerX. But after those 2 rounds that went the way of big frames, absolutely delicious showing. So I'm happy we didn't have a stomp for our first match of North American ESEA. I should be back tomorrow. I think today was a little bit lacking. I'm taking a quick look right now. Let's see. So, I'm Insomnia, your caster.